is young, and you got me going on every single beat. It's my heart so deep, wanna wrap my arms around you, cause you sweep me off my feet. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover. Cause you're making me feel. I love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love so strong, can't be wrong. It's all because of you. I love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Love so strong, can't be wrong. It's all because of you. Cause I love it. Love when it feels right. Ooh, I love when it feels right. Ooh, listen really close. This is how it goes. Opposites attract. Guessing everybody knows. Fire on the floor, sneaking out the door. We're just getting started, lady. Now I really want some more. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover. heart so deep. Wanna wrap my arms around you, cause you sweep me off my feet. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover. Cause you're making me feel. I love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love so strong, can't be wrong. It's all because of you. I love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Love so strong, can't be wrong. It's all because of you. Cause I love it. Love when it feels right. Ooh, I love when it feels right. Ooh, listen really close. This is how it goes. Opposites attract. Guessing everybody knows. Fire on the floor, sneaking out the door. We're just getting started, late. Now I really want some more. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's the day we've all been waiting for as we gather virtually to celebrate innovation at its finest with this year's Intellectual Property and Technology Business Management Pitching Competition brought to you by Sommer State University and Bohol Island State University in cooperation with the SSU TBI Lambat. I am really excited with today's event because who knows, this would birth the technology that could change the world and the lives of the 104 million Filipinos. So let's make the most of our time, especially that today we are graced with speakers and evaluators who are known innovators in their own field. And to really make the most of your pitching competition experience, we would ask you to please interact with us by sending us your thoughts in our chat box. You may also want to greet each other or maybe mag-shoutout tayo ng mga agencies where we belong to. O, di ba? Let's be loud, everyone here in Zoom and even in the SOCMED because actually we are now live in Facebook and YouTube. Good morning, netizens! Magingay tayo online innovators. Ayan. Our will begin shortly. Please kindly ensure that the protocols for this event are followed. First, your name in Zoom shall appear coded by your honorific name dash affiliation. For example, Miss Jessa dash SSU. If possible, please turn on your cameras throughout the duration of this event. And if you have questions, please key them in on our chat box here in Zoom, and we're going to address them later. Just a little housekeeping, before we get started. So let us all be guided by our online rules and netiquette. Turn off the notifications. Those little pings are distraction to other meeting attendees. Turn on the lights. If you can, get proper lighting. Sit near a window or have a bright lamp nearby. Look at the camera when talking. It's a bit awkward at first, but your audience will appreciate eye contact. Mute your mic if you are not talking. Clear the space behind you. See if you can move your camera so it is directed to a wall or clear spot. And you could also use our virtual background that I'm using now. Please come early. If someone is late, of course, there is no need to recap. Keep it professional. Maintain professional posture and appearance. Stay present. You might miss out on key information. If you are using your webcam, use attentive body language. And lastly, give some grace. Be patient with other participants and allow some grace for any miscommunications that might occur. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we hope everything is set in your virtual rooms as our online competition will begin shortly. Brace yourselves because in a few minutes, we are going to start to pitch, win, and more. See you after this short break.
Well, let's get it on to your favorite song. The night is young, and you got me going on every single beat. Hits my heart so deep. Wanna wrap my arms around you, cause you sweep me off my feet. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover. Cause you're making me feel. I love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love so strong, can't be wrong. It's all because of you. I love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Love so strong, can't be wrong. It's all because of you. Cause I love it. Love when it feels right. Ooh, I love when it feels right. Ooh. Listen really close. This is how it goes. Opposites attract. Guessing everybody knows. Fire on the floor, sneaking out the door. We're just getting started, lady. Now I really want some more. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover.
Bless us all, O Lord, we pray, for loved ones here and near and far away, and everyone for whom we pray. Keep us safe each night and day, the homeless who have no place to stay, those who are suffering in any way, the dying, those mourning or grieving, and all who need God's mercy. Keep us safe, Heavenly Father, when we are at home or traveling on our way, or when we are vulnerable or in danger in any way. Most merciful Father, hear us as we pray for the souls in purgatory or who may be sent there someday. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, dahil sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo babaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa paglayang ni
President Extension Services said, publication must turn into commercialization. Innovation must not be written. It must be utilized and felt by the community. Okay? Somewhere properties and soon commercialize their technologies. For a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single. By extracting ideas from our students, faculty, and partner agencies. A very good morning, ladies. We would like to acknowledge the people 21st century game changers. Thus, I'm sorry we got disconnected. Again, we would like to acknowledge the people who we call the 21st century game changers. So together with us is the regional director of the DOS 8, Engineer Ernesto M. Granada. Also with us are our laudable judges for this competition, whom we'll get to know more in a bit. We also have the SSU President, Dr. Marilyn D. Cardoso, the BISU President, Dr. Villa, our speakers, Mr. A. Katibog of DOSTP, BISU IPTBM Project Leader, Dr. Angeline Bibal, Project for partner agencies, and of course, our Facebook and YouTube viewers. People of Samar of the Philippines, welcome to the first ever virtual IPTBM pitching competition 2020. Can I hear virtual class? Yes, I'm so excited with the chief aim of strengthening the activities of intellectual property, business operations. We share to you this platform to showcase the technologies that a university can offer and be able to pitch before investors. And brace yourselves because we have 3 finalists for each category: food-based technology and the tech-based technology. So we'll be receiving e-kits and amazing cash prizes. So innovators, are you ready? Ready na po ba tayo? I hope you are, because as we heal as one during this pandemic, we must also innovate as one. And this person who will formally welcome us to this event is someone who is an innovator herself. With her innovative way of leading the university and empowering the faculty, she has become the enabler of the creative minds of the faculty researchers of Summer State University. She is a believer that innovation done with the right motives is the way to help the community. Kumbaga, innovation with a heart. Her passion is what ignited others' fire for generating ideas. And she is here with us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president of Summer State University, Dr. Marilyn D. Cardoso.
Wow, thank you very much, Ms. Pacoma, Distinguished Regional Director of the Department of Science and Technology, Regional Office 8, our very own Engineer Ernesto M. Granada, of course, a good friend of mine, the University President of Bohol Island State University. She is also a fellow AACOP accreditor, and we have been to many accreditation stints all over the country during the time when we were not yet that busy. Dr. Rigosidelia A. Pobar, hello, Madam President. The supervising SRS of the OSTP card, Mr. Noel A. Katibog, hello, sir. The Intellectual Property Technology Business Management Program Leader, Ms. Griselda A. Eusebio. The Vice President of Research and Extension Services of Summer State University, Dr. Ronald R. Orale. The Vice President for Academic Affairs of Summer State University, Dr. Felisa Igomba. The Project Leader from the Bohol Island State University, Dr. Angeline D. Baldapan. Our very own Intellectual Property Licensing Services Office Director and the TBI Lambat Project Leader, Dr. Vivian L. Moya, Provincial and Science and Technology Director Vina R. Antina of DOST Bohol, to the panel of evaluators, Director Melo C. Macabari of DTI here in the province of Samar. Hello, Madam. Mr. Reynald S. Cheng of FEU Tech Manila, and to all qualifiers in this pitching competition, visitors, ladies and gentlemen, a rainy morning to us all. It's rainy here in Summer State University and in Catbalogan. To our visitors from Bohol Island State University, headed by President Pobar, from DOST Bohol and FEU Manila, I would like to virtually welcome you to Summer State University. Welcome to Catbalogan City. We call the city of Manaragat. I am so delighted that amid the pandemic, Summer State University and Bohol Island State University are joining our forces together, not only for academic collaborations, but for the betterment of social conditions. In this technology pitching competition, we will be unfolding two contest categories, the food tech-based category and the technology-based category. And we hope all the competing entries will soon be upgraded for commercialization. A round of applause, please, to all our winners, to all our finalists. With the technical mentorship of our panel of experts, it is highly hoped that you will all pursue your dream of being successful technopreneurs someday. I am so glad that amid the pandemic, you chose to be creative and innovative. That is basically living and rising amidst adversities. A Maltese physician, psychologist, and inventor, Edward de Bono, expressed something about creativity. He said, and I quote, "There is no doubt that creativity is the most important human resource of all. Without creativity, there would be no progress, and we would be forever repeating the same patterns, unquote. Hibono is the father of lateral thinking, the author of the Six Thinking Hats, and regarded by many as the leading authority in the field of creative thinking and innovation. Excuse me. And when it comes to innovation, our country is performing well along this area. I know you know this already. The Global Innovation Index 2019 rankings revealed that the Philippines landed the 54th place from the 73rd place in 2018 among the 129 countries worldwide. Let us give ourselves a virtual round of applause again. Excuse me. The country significantly leapfrogged from the 28 rankings. For 2020, the country landed the 50th place. If this innovation performance of the country is improved every year, there is a big hope that the innovation culture of the country will be vibrant. If Samar State University is fortunate to have TBI Lambat, the more for Catbalogan City and the province of Samar, if I may say, this is for the people to have a technopreneurial mindset and culture. Having this thinking will certainly create business opportunities. Startups like the entries we have this morning can be our advantage to help the country with the economic losses brought about by COVID-19 pandemic. This is the time where everyone should be responsible in helping the country recover from economic downturn. We have lost billions because of COVID-19. Imagine, because of COVID-19, our country has a projected deficit for 2020 to be around 8.1% of GDP or 1.56 trillion. And that is $31 billion. Not only that, report revealed that about 7.3 million Filipinos have temporarily or permanently lost their jobs due to business closures because of the pandemic. It is reported that by estimate of the Department of Labor and Employment, around 10 million workers may lose their job this year because of COVID-19. This is very alarming. With all these alarming reports, we need to be aggressive on venturing technopreneurship to create jobs, to build businesses, and to provide sustainable livelihood. And our activity now, I am really hopeful that all the entries will provide employment opportunities soon. During the soft launching of TBI Lambat, I shared this dream with the attendees. And I again ask everyone, let us make this our dream. Let us focus on it and let us claim it. That someday there will be a business tycoon in the Philippines who started in this pitching competition facilitated by Samar State University and Bohol Island State University. We challenge that our startups, the tropical almond seed polvoron, the miracle fruit buckets, choco black rice, ice cream, the Sinaco.ph, the Team Surge, contact tracing InfoWord, and many other. We challenge this, that this dream is not impossible for a person with courage, hope, ingenuity, and vision. I then extend my congratulations to the people behind TBI Lambat, Dr. Vivian L. Moya and Dr. Ronald L. Orale, and of course to the DOST Fisher for the technical and financial support. And also, we would like to acknowledge our counterparts from the Bohol Island State University. We will be instrumental in transforming the lives of the Samarnons and the Boholanos. Isn't it great No, that's really something to dream about. I wish you a wislambat, a fruitful program implementation. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Damo nga salamat. Mayong buntag. Good morning and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Marilyn D. Cardoso. We claim it that there will be really a business tycoon in the Philippines birthed through this pitching competition. Are you up for this challenge, presenters? Researchers, do we say yes to this vision? Yes. Thank you so much. And we hope that this vision that we have will soon become a reality. Once again, thank you so much, Madam President. With all these things happening in the world, the pandemic and the typhoons, sometimes it's really difficult to juice up ideas and create that new technology. That's why we need fire sticks to sustain our innovative fire from within. And here's someone who holds the answer. And to inspire us this morning is the supervising science research specialist of the DOST Picard. We are so honored to have him with us today. Please welcome Mr. Noel A. Catibog.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Thank you for inviting Picard to be part of this Visayas-wide pitching competition. I believe that this activity would not be possible without the very able support of the management of Samar State University, led by their president, Dr. Marilyn D. Cardoso, and the Bohol Island State University, led by their president, Dr. Regosivilla A. Pubar. Congratulations are in order for the organizers of this activity, the Intellectual Property and Technology Business Management, or IPTBM, project team of SSU, headed by Dr. Vivian Moya, and of BISU IPTBM, led by Dr. Angeline Baldapan. I would also like to acknowledge the IPTBM program leader, Ms. Griselda Eusebio, of the Forest Products Research and Development Institute. Kapatid po natin at kapamilya sa DOST. And of course, our team from the Technology Transfer and Promotion Division and the DOST Picard Innovation and Technology Center, or the DPITC. Our IPTBM program has set many targets and deliverables. And the COVID-19 pandemic necessitated for our project teams to do things differently. Of the 16 agencies implementing the Batch 2 of the IPTBM program, some have conducted technology pitching webinars on their own, like the Isabela State, Mariano Marcos State, and even Bohol Island State. Last Monday was the culminating activity, a pitch day, for 4 agencies in Luzon who worked together for the Luzon-wide technology pitching webinar. And now, this activity between SSU and BISU, and a pitching competition at that. These initiatives are true symbols of what we preach at Picard: partnership and collaboration. And of course, of what the DPITC stands for: innovation. So congratulations again to the organizers of this initiative. This pitching competition aims to highlight the best technologies in the Visayas and strengthen linkages among SUCs, industries, and partners that will help enhance the innovation ecosystem in the region. As we are used to saying, 2 birds in 1 stone. But more than these noble objectives, I believe there is another one, albeit equally important. Our pitching competitors, in preparation for this day, will be capacitated. They would have gained or sharpened the necessary skill sets in packaging and promoting their technologies, in the hope that they can convince the judges in this competition that theirs is the best pitch. And these skill sets and strategy are the same ones that they need, or they will need, to convince potential partners to take their technologies further from the 4 walls of their institutions and into the marketplace. And so to all of our pitching competitors, when it is your turn to pitch, take a deep breath, then own the stage. Seize the moment and be as convincing as possible. Let your passion excite your audience and the judges in the same way that you are convinced that your technology can truly help its intended users. As athletes would say, leave everything on the floor. Maybe Eric Santos said it best with his song lyrics. This is the moment when all I've done, all the dreaming, scheming, and screaming become one. So good luck to you all. Now, Picard incorporated technology pitching in our IPTBM program, where 2 pitch days were conducted in our DPITC. We've had modest successes as this initiative generated licensing negotiations and several term sheets signed by interested technology adapters, some of which eventually led to the signing of commercialization agreements. Yes, some technologies are now being adopted by the private sector, but we believe that more of them should reach the marketplace. And we have to be more innovative in offering our technologies. And this pitching competition is one such innovation. Who knows? Maybe some of the technologies to be showcased here will become commercially successful and eventually be recognized farming and household brands. And then another thing that might happen in the future is for the DPITC to hold the DOSTP card startup pitching competitions for the ANR sector, where the prizes would include grants that can be used to fund startups, its operations, and equipment needs. We've dreamed of bigger things before, such as the DPITC and the IPTBM program, which is now worth about 120 million in investment. Why not add another one? Going back to our topic, I am looking forward to the success of this competition. Good luck to our pitchers. I hope your technologies will go beyond this event, and congratulations again to the organizers of this pitching competition. Muli po, magandang umaga at maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Sir Noel. Take note, competitors, seize the moment as you present because this is a now or never moment. And as what Sir Noel said, let's go beyond this event. Someone or some presenters might be successful in their commercialization. So thank you so much once again, Sir Noel, for inspiring all of us. You may ask, what is these four-lettered acronym which made this event possible, the IPTBM? And for us to get acquainted of what this project is all about, we have the supervising science research specialist and the chief of the technology licensing and promotion section, technical services division of the Forest Products Research and Development Institute, Department of Science and Technology. She already published numerous referee articles, 26 technology packages, 5 utility models, 4 copyrights, 1 trademark, 1 industrial design. She is really a non-stop innovator. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Miss Griselda Eusebio. Ma'am Griselda, kindly unmute your microphone. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Miss Jessa. Dr. Marilyn Cardoso, nice to see you again po. And Mr. Noel Catibo, Dr. Jusibelia Pobar, ma'am, good to see you again. Engineer Ernesto Granada, Dr. Ronald Orale, sa aking project leaders na napakasipag and gorgeous, Dr. Vivian Moya and Dr. Angeline Baldapan and their staff. technology generators, organizers, and guests, maayong buntag sa ating tanan. So, ano ba itong program na to? So, this is the Developing the Intellectual Property and Technology Business Management Operations in Consortium Member Agencies, BATS 2. It is funded by DOST PICARD. So, how did it start? By virtue of RA 155, the OSTP card has effectively acquired an additional mandate for technology transfer. As a government funding agency, PICARD is mandated to provide assistance to various research and development institutes and state universities and colleges in protecting and managing intellectual properties, including the commercialization. So the first batch is composed of 9 SUCs and 1 RDI. Then in 2018, this program, the batch 2, started in July 2018. It consists of 16 consortium member agencies, of which are 14 SUCs and 2 RDIs with 1 project each. This IPTBM program aims to strengthen the capacities of intellectual property and technology business management of selected SUCs and RDIs to enhance their technology commercialization activities. So who are the beneficiaries? Well, these are the IPTBM of selected SUCs and RDIs, technology transfer officers and managers, SUC, RDI researchers, and inventors. Regions covered under batch 2 are CAR, Region 1, 2, 3, 4A, 4B, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, and ARM. So 16 projects were 16 projects are composed of this IPTBM batch 2, 14 from SUCs and 2 from RDIs. So one of the outputs of the program and the 16 projects is the conduct of technology pitch day like this. As mentioned earlier by Sir Noel, some SUCs conducted their own pitch day, and the Luzon-wide group composed of 3 SUCs and 1 RDI jointly conducted the pitch day. And today, BISU and SU will be conducting the same pitch day. So why we are conducting this? Well, we pitch our technologies to potential investors, partners, collaborators. A start towards commercialization and open business opportunities of your technology. So thank you for the organizers and for the technology generators. Hope that your technologies meet the right market. Keep safe and good luck sa mga qualifiers. Mabuhay ang SSU and BISU.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Griselda. So the IPTBM was established to carry out intellectual property management and the commercialization of technologies and the knowledge derived from R&D activities. So thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us those information. It would be really helpful to all of us. Once again, thank you. We are now nearing the peak of our event, but we need to be well acquainted with the rules and the guidelines of this competition. And to remind us on these is the project leader of the IPTBM of SSU and of the TBI Lambat. Ladies and gentlemen, the woman of the hour. Please give it up for Dr. Vivian L. Moya.
Good morning, everyone. So it's my task to give you the general guidelines of today's competition. So first, for the team must have the ability to pitch in English and of course should have the knowledge of the intellectual property assets. The proposed product should be available for funding at some level to take it further is that the proposed product should not be in violation of any intellectual property rights as far as you are aware. And next, that the proposed product should at least address COVID-19 pandemic. For our selection criteria, the selection were based on the following criteria: 20 points for novelty and innovativeness of the technology, 30 points for socio-economic impact, 40 points for readiness for commercialization, and 10 points for demonstration or presentation. In the presentation, creative breakthrough of the technology, which includes advantage over existing technologies, should be present in your presentation, including the unique value proposition of your technology, the commercial viability, and the potential earnings which may be generated from commercializing the technology. And of course, it should also include social and environmental impact. So contestants will be given 5 to 10 minutes to present their technology before the panel of judges, and another 5 minutes for the question and feedback after the presentation. Take note that the allotted time for the presentation will be strictly followed. I think that would be all. Good luck to and God bless to all the 6 qualifiers.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vivian Almoya. So those are the rules and the guidelines of the competition that we need to take into consideration. I really can feel the rush already right now. And I am so excited to hear the presentations. And because these technologies are already finalists, chosen from among 40 submissions, I guess choosing the winners wouldn't be so easy. And to help us in evaluating the technologies, we have invited laudable judges from all around the country. And to introduce them is the project leader of the IPTBM of Bohol Island State University, the director of the research and development, and the manager of the Innovation, Technology, and Support Office. I give you Dr. Angeline D. Baldapan.
Thank you, Ms. Jessa Pacoma. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. It is an honor to introduce to you the panel of judges. Our first judge is a graduate of BS Computer and Information Science in East Asia College of Information Technology. He had his Master of Science in Information Technology at Ateneo Information Technology Institute. He handled projects like document management system for a utility provider and PASCO, in-house enrollment information system for FEU Institute of Technology, and GPS applications and mapping for Windows Mobile. He was the senior software developer of Incuventure Partners Corporation in 2007 to 2009. He was also the CSO MIS Director of FEU Institute of Technology in 2009 to 2014. And now, he is a full-time faculty in MS Information Technology, Computer Science, Animation, and Game Development for Far Eastern University Institute of Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Reginald S. Cheng. Our second judge is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering at Samar State Polytechnic College, now the Samar State University. She had her master's in public management in Samar State Polytechnic College. She was formerly the Municipal Trade and Industry Officer, Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program of DTI Samar Provincial Office in 1989 to 1993. She is the financial analyst, tulong sa Tubo Microcredit Project of DTI Samar in 1993 to 1995. She's the Trade and Industry Development Specialist in 1995 to 1999 and became the Senior Trade and Industry Development Specialist in 1999 and Chief Trade and Industry Development Specialist in 2008. And now, she is the Provincial Director of Department of Trade and Industry, Samar Provincial Office. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome our second judge, Director Melis Cinco Macabare. Our next judge is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Biology at University of San Jose Recoletos, Cebu City. She took her professional master's in technology management as ASTH RDP scholar at Asian Institute of Technology in Thailand. She's also a DUST SEI Academic Excellence Medal awardee. She had her full scholarship training course on cacao and chocolate processing at the University of Ghent Cacao Lab, Ghent, Belgium in 2017, and had her chocolate master's program at Chocolate Academy in Singapore in 2016 and 2017. She is expert in food safety, good manufacturing practices, characterization and development of herbal teas, technology development, and management. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the Board of Judges is no other than the Provincial Science and Technology Director of DUST 7 Bohol, Director Vina Antupina. To all the presenters, good luck and congratulations. Once again, good morning.
Thank you so much, Dr. Angeline B. Baldapan. Wow. We, having known our set of evaluators, I know that they'd be able to help our young innovators on improving their crafts. And of course, in choosing our first, second, and third placer for both categories. We are now on the pinnacle of this event, the pitching competition proper. Once again, we are reminding you to please keep in mind the rules and guidelines of the presentation. 5 to 10 minutes is allotted for the presentation, and another 5 minutes for the question and answer portion. We are reminding the evaluators and the presenters that we will be strict with our time limit. So we will be flashing po a timer on the screen, and we hope for your understanding about this. Again, third placer will get 2,000 pesos. Second placer will have 3,000 pesos. And the first placer will win 5,000 pesos. We have 6 presenters, 3 from the food-based technology and 3 from the tech-based technology. And that would mean that every one of you already have a secured win. Are you all ready? Let's now get the ball rolling and let's pitch, win, and more. Once again, we have 6 presenters, 3 from the food-based technology and 3 from the tech-based technology. And that will mean that every one of you already have a secured win. Are you all ready? Let's now get the ball rolling and let's pitch, win, and more. Starting off with the food-based technology. First presenter is Mr. Leo Alcimanca for the tropical almond.
Many issues are present around the globe. Malnutrition is one. In the Philippines, children are vulnerable from moderate to severe micronutrient deficiency. Children deserve better and quality nutrient intake through food graded with essential nutrients. Aside from this, many potential foods from tropical trees are found and called as waste. If you can see in the Philippine setting, one of the most unutilized tropical tree that can bear fruit is the tropical almond or talisay. So, utilizing tropical almond into a pulveron is an answer. If they call tropical almond or talisay as waste, we in our team use it naturally nutritious. The tropical almond pulveron can give you essential nutrients such as minerals, calcium, and significant iron intake. These potential nutrients are present in the study conducted by Christian and Ocon in 2006, shows the potential consumption of tropical almond or talisay nuts. And it revealed that tropical almond is safe for consumption and can contribute essential nutrients for the diet of man. Thus, nuts are nutrient-rich foods which are incorporated or which can be possibly be incorporated for the diet of man because it has a wide ranging cardiovascular and metabolic benefits. That is according to Emilio Ross in 2010. Therefore, this pulveron is uniquely formulated to supplement dietary nutrient deficiency while achieving healthy snack option for our children. While maximizing the potential nutrients of tropical almond, this pulveron is absolutely an alternative of a healthy snack food for our children. Thus, it creates a valuable economic considerations among the most vulnerable people or population. This is the first tropical almond enriched pulveron that can generate future livelihood as it opens up its new industry of tropical almond production. The primary market of this pulveron is in the age group 5 to 14 years old. The children's age group represented in our province in Bohol is about 21% of the population. In 2015, these significance postulated substantial contribution for the purchase of goods as they demanded what they liked. How can children demand tropical almond pulveron? This pulveron is only 1.75 pesos per piece, approximately 9 grams, compared to the market leader of 12 pesos. Think of a very low capital cost to start this tropical almond pulveron business for as low as 151,000 pesos, which covers the essential applications to start up the business. At a very low priced tropical almond pulveron, it can generate 26% of revenue returns for the first year of operation. How this is possible? The university will help you to install and market the tropical almond pulveron through a network of business opportunities among stakeholders, including supermarkets, schools, organizations, and others. Supermarket and convenience store displays and wholesale retail are applicable. Online marketing through social media and online shopping is also applicable utilizing the university's expertise. These marketing options will be more viable as it opens up a very low pricing strategy of 1.75 pesos per 9 grams. The purchasing power of the most vulnerable people, including children, is directly labeled as the motivation of the price. The very low price doesn't mean low in quality. We in our team make sure that this polvoron reaches out beyond customers' expectations of the quality food grade. Nutrients-wise, the formulation uses varied natural resources to make sure of its natural nutrients. With the help of these marketing initiatives, this projection can be realized with a significant revenue increase. In the fourth year of operation, it is seen to achieve 100% of the investments. The red line shows production costs, which is projected to increase by 5% every year. The actual revenue is indicated in the yellow line, which assumes to increase at 10% every year. This assumption is based on the marketing initiatives making the product introduced and known in the market. So where are we now? This technology is at TRL level 4. The patent application is applied and the Intellectual Property Office already did the formality examination in 2019. In the long run, this tropical almond polvoron is aimed to conduct a shelf life analysis, including the nutritional analysis for the appropriate level. In 2021, pilot marketing and business plan are aimed to be developed for the viability of the product in the chosen market. Helping the purification of this tropical almond polvoron is an array of specializations, from research enthusiast to DG Fablab Business Manager of IPOVCON. For more details relative to this tropical almond polvoron technology, you may contact us or you may visit our IPTBM office at the university. Thank you, and let's call it Sunny Light and naturally nutritious tropical almond polvoron.
Thank you so much, Mr. Leo Elsamaka, faculty researchers, panel of judges. You may now start.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, I only have one question. And by the way, before I will ask you the question, I would like to congratulate you for
Thank you
coming
so
up
much.
with this kind of idea for a very innovative product using our own indigenous materials. But my question is, what is your business most sensitive to? Can you point out potential vulnerabilities and how they might affect you?
So since this technology ma'am, is in line into bread or food, so there will be greater competition among other bake shops that produces uh, similar or in line to bread production.
Okay, since you are using indigenous materials like the atong local almond or the Indian almond,
Yes, ma'am.
what particular risk can you identify?
All right. From the very start, ma'am, of this innovation, I am really thinking of the hardest part of producing tropical almond as raw product to be used as our source in producing tropical almond. However, that would be a greater advantage for industrial design faculty to develop how are we going to fast track the production of tropical almond because if this technology will be implemented in the current market now, there will be demand. Therefore, if there will be demand, we really need to have a raw product from tropical almond or the talisay nut itself. So that is really the hardest part as of the moment because we don't have that raw materials which is ready for production in our market.
Okay, thank you.
So
Thank you
for
so much,
me,
ma'am.
think hello,
Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
morning. Congratulations for that very
Thank you so
innovative
much, ma'am.
product. My question would be, being in the Department of Trade and Industry, my question would be about marketability and acceptability of the product. Because earlier you have claimed that the willingness rate of your supposed to be consumers is 80%. Do you have a supporting research on the claim? And have you really tested the product for its acceptability and marketability?
Uh, Regarding the acceptability, ma'am, I am focusing here during the research phase of this technology. Faculty involved or in line in food production are the respondents in evaluating the product. I did not include the children because they are the most sensitive consumers of this technology. But for the specialized respondents, I am choosing the faculty who are involved in technology, food technology production. And it revealed that there is greater likeness, there is greater likeness of the technology. However, if I will quote that or I will relate that to the chosen market, which is our children from 5 to 14 years old, I am focusing on the data from the current market trend of pulveron itself, whether that is tropical almond or not, or any enriched or variety of pulveron. I am claiming into that this technology will also be, can come at a particular level of acceptance similar to existing pulveron in the market.
Okay, sir, because this is very critical in your marketing. If you will be, if you have just tested this with your faculty and other adult, and your target market are the children, there would be no alignment. So it is better siguro to conduct further research for its acceptability and marketability so that it will
Yes.
become more feasible.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, that is part of our time frame, ma'am, that after we finalize really the level of the nutrients in significant mineral content, that's the time I am going to conduct acceptability assessment for the respondents, which are 5 to 14 years old age bracket.
So you also have siguro, sir, you have to qualify the willingness rate of 80%. You have to qualify it in your data.
Okay, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Manu.
All right, so thank you so much, Director Melo and Director Vina. Can we hear from Sir Cheng, because we are going to extend 4 more minutes for the Q&A because the video presentation was just 6 minutes. Sir?
Yeah. Yes. Hello. Good morning. Congratulations, Sir
Morning,
Leo,
sir.
for being
Thank you,
one
sir.
of the finalists of this event. Actually, as a software engineer, it's actually difficult for me to ask questions about food. Uh, I just actually would like to commend you for, as I have seen, converting this. I don't know. I'm not sure if I have consumed this almond, tropical almond nut already, but yeah, I just would like to commend you on your conversion of what you call this waste byproducts of the fruit itself. So I guess yeah, that would be all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chen.
Yeah.
Sir, I have one last question for clarification lang.
Yes, yes, Dr. Chen.
As I've checked your ingredients, why do you need to add up margarine with salted butter? Why not use only salted butter or pure margarine? Can you cite reasons for this?
Okay, yes, ma'am. It revealed, ma'am, that tropical almond has really less scent, so it is somehow not really aromatic if we are going to integrate that in tropical almond. So I've decided to add little butter as an additional binder, including margarine.
Okay. So as flavorant lang ang butter.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm particular on this because it will somehow affect the shelf life of the product.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much to all. Yes, yes, sir.
Additional
Yes,
lang, because as I have observed, for your ingredient, there are more flour than the almond seed. The almond seed is only around 6%. Ano? Can we still increase that one? If we really
Yes, ma'am.
want to label it as almond seed pulveron?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, we are really planning to dominate the tropical almond because we are going to mash the tropical almond and forming it as little powder. So we are really working in it on how are we going to dominate the tropical almond instead of the wet flour.
Kasi masyadong maliit siya.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think sa US hindi sila papayag na gamitin yung pinakamaliit na ingredient para sa name product. I just not so sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
in addition to that, mas okay na equal parts, sir. Tropical
equal
almond
parts.
seed and the flour.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Diba, you can use the tropical almond seed in your description of your product if it consists only a very small amount.
Yes, ma'am. So much better if we are really going to increase it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the recommendation, ma'am.
Thank you so much to our panel of judges, and of course to Sir Leo El Semanca of Bison.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Now, we move on to our next presenter, still on the food tech based technology. Please welcome Miss Mary Jean Toraha, still from Baisu, for her presentation with the technology Miracle Fruit Barcats.
Nowadays, most especially in the midst of pandemic, we are facing the different health problems such as illness and diseases, stress, tired and exhausted, and lack of energy. And now, I am introducing the healing wonders of miracle fruit markets. It is a small boat-shaped pastry shell filled with sweet mixture of miracle fruit. A miracle fruit market has notable amounts of vitamin C, K, A, E, and various amino acids that the body requires for numerous functions. As observed, people are conscious of their health and body. In some localities of our country, many people planted a miracle fruit locally known as calabash. This fruit grows even in a backyard or farm. Miracle fruit or calabash bears fruit regardless of its season. People may harvest the fruit as needed. Miracle fruit contains therapeutic value that cures different illness and diseases. It also contains sodium that helps keep the water or the amount of fluid and electrolytes balance of our body. Ash plays special roles in our body metabolism. Crude protein that are essential nutrients for the human body. They are one of the building blocks of the body tissue that can also serve as fuel source. Potassium helps our heartbeat stay regular. Carbohydrates that provides energy and store energy. And fats also helps protect your organs and keep your body warm. As to age distribution of the consumers or clientele, based on the result of my survey, this technology is good for 5 years old and above. 50% of the population ages 15 to 30 years old, 10% of the population ages 5 to 14 years old, 24% of the population ages 31 to 50 years old, 16% of the population ages 51 to 65 years old. It can be impaired that this technology is indeed marketable and with regards to the business model, the capital cost is 710,065 pesos. This constitute materials, equipments, ingredients, labor, utility costs, and rental for 1 year. And for the market potential, we have market demand 45 packs per day with a projected income of 2,475. For the selling price, we have 55 pesos per pack with 4 pieces per pack. And for the financial feasibility, the net revenue is 180,935 and the annual revenue is 891,000. And for the ROI is 25.48%. For the status of our technology, in the year 2019, we had a product innovation and product tasting. And in this year 2020, we already applied our product for patent. And in the year 2021, we are planning to have a product development and commercialization. And for the year 2021, we are planning to have a product development as well as the product commercialization. As to marketing methodology of our product, it could be done by means of wholesale and retail, supermarket and convenience store display, school canteen display, small vendors in school and public places, online shopping sites, flyers, and brochures. Our technology has an edge of the different products present or available in the market because this product has unique feeling of miracle fruit, has therapeutic value, nutritious, and affordable. As we perceive that business are so prevailing for sustainable development of the people, and so with the community, perhaps the technology being introduced may help the dwellers to augment their state of living in terms of health and nutrition, as well as generating additional income in every individual. If you are interested of our technology, you may contact us through our email ad and the contact numbers posted on the screen. Come on, let us taste the healing wonders of miracle fruit markets.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Mary Jane Taraha. We now move on to our question and answer portion. We have 5 minutes. Judges?
Hi, ma'am. Good morning. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, can you give me the ingredients you used? Because I can see it here sa imuhang write-up.
Yes, ma'am. For the ingredients of my product, which is Miracle Fruit Markets, is I use the all-purpose flour, which is 2.5 cups,
then unsalted butter, 5 tablespoons, then salt, 3/8 teaspoon, then egg, one piece egg, then miracle fruit, 138 ml, then sugar, 1/8 cup, and cornstarch, 3/8 tablespoon. Then since I am using, or I made 4 flavors of my product, which is, we have the plain, then the chocolate flavor, and also coffee flavor and tea flavor. And for the meringue, since I use also the meringue for the toppings, I use the egg white and of course the white sugar.
Was there any analysis, ma'am, conducted to identify the nutrition facts for the whole product?
Actually, ma'am, I done the nutrition analysis, and as what I have included is the sodium, the carbohydrates, the potassium, and fats. Then the rest of the nutritive value of this particular technology, I was not able to get the nutritional value. It is because of the financial constraints.
Okay. In creating this product, ma'am, you see, we are using here a fresh ingredient like the calabash. So I am more particular with this, especially the filling, because it has higher water activity. So my tendency, shorter ang shelf life, even if we add some sugar or butter, most especially nag-add up pa ng egg. Can you identify, ma'am, at least one potential risk, and what are your planned responses to them regarding sa product mo?
When I conducted that study, ma'am, and I prepared that product, I encounter problems, which is the moisture content present in the meringue. So that is why I am planning to remove, or shall we say, minimize the sugar, and at the same time the egg white. Since that egg white is having a high moisture content of water.
Okay. Sige, ma'am. If you can, ma'am, please complete the nutrition facts requirements for this, because what we've claimed here that there are still vitamin C, vitamin K, A, and vitamin E. I'm afraid mag-lessen ni siya after we made the product, because we have so many additives that may contradict the claims that we have here as a plain calabash fruit. Because we have additional
Yes, ma'am.
ingredients.
Noted, ma'am.
Yeah, wala na to siyang original niya nga iyahang nutrient as a fruit. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That is why I am included in the year 2021. I am planning to improve or develop my product through. I will undergo the different testing of the vitamins and, of course.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Hello,
hello.
ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. I just would like to, just for further
Yes, ma'am.
clarification,
Morning.
like what we have observed earlier doon sa tropical almond. I also wanted to know the percentage content of the miracle fruit to the entire product, because like what ma'am said earlier, it will really affect the total taste and saleability of the product. And you have claimed here that the the product is sellable. Do you have any supporting document for this claim? Did you try to sell this one in the market? And although you already have identified your target market, but who are the consumers that has tested your product and have bought it?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, one of my colleagues here ordered my product, but since during that time, once she ordered that product, I have um, a conflict of my time, so I was not able to produce her, and uh, I also, if I have time, ma'am, I displayed that in the canteen po.
Yes, ma'am. Because honestly, you have a very good product, but this just needs more product testing since this is new. And including the percentage content, because really you really cannot claim it as miracle fruit market if the miracle fruit is just very small. So that's why we also wanted to know the percentage content of the fruit inside your product. So that's it. Thank you. And congratulations, by the way.
Okay po, ma'am. Noted po. Yes, ma'am. Thank you po. Thank you po.
Any more questions from our judges? Well, I guess that's it for Ma'am Mary Jin's presentation. Thank you so much, Ma'am Mary Jin, and congratulations. We now move on to our third presenter for the food tech-based technology. Let's welcome Mr. Dennis Opolinar, still from Bohol Island State University, with his technology, Choco Black Rice.
Welcome to the Technology Pitching presented by the Bohol Island State University, Pilar Campus. Food consumers nowadays opt for healthy food. According to an article in boldbusiness.com, 64% of consumers believe that healthfulness is an important factor in choosing food and beverage products. Philippines ranked 13th in the world according to health-conscious individuals. In relation to health and wellness, organic farming advocates are now pitching calls for the massive cultivation of colored rice, particularly black rice, hoping to make a crack at the global organic food market by supplying unique rice varieties from the Philippines. Bohol is one of the provinces that responded. Moreover, there is an existing feasibility that consumers 5 to 54 years old love to eat ice cream. In light of producing sweet yet nutrient-packed dessert, these mentioned few of the several reasons were made basis on the birth of Choco Brick, Choco Black Rice Ice Cream. A value-added, rich, sweet, creamy frozen dessert packed with nutrients, which is a good candidate for commercialization, is composed of black rice, cocoa, coconut milk, cream, and white sugar blended together to a smooth consistency. Black rice contains antioxidants that have been shown to help protect against heart diseases. Black rice is rich in fiber, which helps in the slow release of glucose in the blood, preventing any sudden spikes in blood sugar levels. They act against free radicals and may hence help diabetics get protection from cell damage and fight inflammation. A study in mice found that adding black rice to a high-fat diet significantly reduced fat accumulation in the liver. Anthocyanin, the pigment responsible for the black-purple color of forbidden rice, is a good source of protein and fiber, which may aid in weight loss. Bohol is the 10th largest island in the Philippines, located in the middle of the Visayas, with Cebu to the west and Leyte to the east. Tagbilaran City, Bohol's capital and is the target location, has an estimated population of 114,000 as of 2020. The technology, Choco Black Rice ice cream targets 5 to 54 years old, which comprises most of the population at 77%. With this percentage, about 88,000 consumers are expected to avail and enjoy the product. With an initial investment of 440,000 pesos, an investor can already start the business. At a minimum of 40 pesos per cup, one can expect to have an estimated 4.5 million pesos for the annual sales revenue. With this in mind, the return of investment capped at 20% is attained just after 15 months with a net income of around 760,000 pesos. Please take note that the values mentioned are all rounded off. The product was developed and formulated in 2018. Consumer feasibility was done few months after on the following year, with which the utility model was applied and granted with the respective utility model numbers for its process and composition. Currently, this technology is already in the market study and business phase. It is hoped that by early or mid next year, the Choco Black Rice ice cream is mass-produced and commercialized. It's no question that this technology is very promising, appealing, and saleable. Aside from the wide array of benefits mentioned, this product also stimulates the brain in producing thrombotonin, a happy hormone which reduces the level of body stress. In fact, if you eat ice cream, are you not going to be happy? Choco Brick is a sweet and guilt-free dessert. The birth of an ice cream business also paves way to employment. To top these all, this technology is the first black rice enriched ice cream in Bohol, if not in the Philippines. Organically grown ingredients don't only have a huge impact in the manufacture of ice cream, but also with the preservation of the environment. Natural ingredients would mean very few to no pesticides. In this way, environmental health is not only protected, but also improved. This endeavor is made possible through the efforts made by the Bohol Island State University, of course with the idea of providing good and healthy products to the consumers. This will go a long way as the consumers continue to patronize the organic products being provided either through offline or online markets. Because of the collaborative efforts of many individuals, the team is grateful to those who helped one way or another to make this product a success. So what are you waiting for? Have a break. Eat Choco Brick. Because life is never expensive. It's priceless. Ciao.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dennis Opolinar of Buy Soon. Now we move on to the question and answer portion. Anybody from our panel of judges?
Hello, Sir Dennis. Good morning.
Hello, Ma'am Vina.
And
Good morning po.
congratulations for coming up with this idea in creating a Choco Brick ice cream. My first question, sir, is how do you define your target market? Because you see, broad man ni siya kaayo. And then, can you identify the market segment you're targeting and explain how you'll reach it?
Well, we are only basing our market since I've mentioned in the presentation that there is an existing feasibility that people aged 5 to 54 years old love to eat ice cream. Uh, we are also thinking, well, the team is also thinking that since ice cream is, well, I should say, in demand as a dessert, um, I'm saying most, if not all of the people would love that. Besides, who doesn't love ice cream? People of all walks of life eat ice cream, regardless if you're young or you're old, rich or poor. All would love to eat ice cream. So there.
Okay, sir. In your investment, uh, a total amount of mga 440,000 to start the business. Are there any equipment you identify as part of this amount, 440,000? And what are these equipment that you've identified?
Oh, that 440,000 is uh, includes blender, the usual. Well, I should say usual. The the equipment or the stuff that we need or use in the production of ice cream. The blender, the measuring cups, the mixing bowl, stainless fine mesh, measuring spoon, and the like, ma'am.
Okay, if I may advise, please
Yes,
include
ma'am.
a real ice cream maker and a blast freezer, because these two
Blast
are the
freezer.
most important things so that you can come up with a ice cream that has a longer shelf life and the quality of being smooth and velvety smooth na texture of the ice cream makuha nimo na quality, and that is one very good quality nga ginapangita sa ato ang customers when it comes to ice cream and ice cream products. Okay?
Understood, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Congratulations for coming up with this innovative idea. Parang ang sarap kahit tinitingnan ko lang sa picture. But then, like as the same question with the earlier presenters, percentage of the black rice to the product. Kasi hindi nakalagay doon. So,
Yes, ma'am.
baka ma-diminish yung yung nutritional content ng black rice na isasama kung mas marami yung asukal, di ba? This is
Actually,
really
ma'am.
very critical.
Yes, yes, understood po. Actually, it's a 50-50 ratio. 50% black rice and then 50% cocoa, and then the rest are well, the rest are the other ingredients.
Yes. So, that's just my concern. Another is,
Yes, ma'am.
do you have a projected financial statement and how did you arrive the initial investment?
Mhm. Okay, so we are before this SSU Baisu pitching, we had this gathering or a seminar, and then we were given this file or Excel file, wherein we just input the data that we need to input to come up with this one. I may not with the costs. I may not know entirely the ins and outs of how they uh, make this Excel file, but I believe there were considerations done so they can come up with the Excel file that we have been using. It's
Yeah.
called IPValuation, ma'am. Mm.
Yeah, sir, because you have a very good product, but then in the presentation, it's not really very clear. Hindi siya masyadong clear kung yung cost talaga, yun talaga yung nagre-reflect. Tapos, another is, yung raw material requirements, is it enough to supply the needed requirements every month? May marami bang nagpo-produce ng black rice dyan na talagang makakasupply ng demand if ever this will be commercialized?
The reason why we come up with this study is that last 2017, 2018, there were black rice production in Bohol, if not in the entire Philippines or the region, there was a boom or there was an increase of the production. That's why uh, we thought of doing this technology. With your question, ma'am, uh, kung enough ba yung black
Yeah.
rice na, yeah.
Yeah.
May mga ano naman po, may mga ano ba, produce naman po na magagamit. However, I may not say na it will serve a longer time. However, if this technology will be commercialized, then people would have an idea na magtanim ng maraming black rice for this reason po.
So, yun lang. Those are my concerns.
Thank you po.
But overall, you have a very, very good product, and congratulations. I hope that this will be really be commercialized so that we will be able to help our farmers actually. Para hindi na sila yung didiktahan ng products nila, because our farmers will have a direct link to our manufacturers. Wala nang traders in between. That is actually my concern. So, congratulations and God bless.
Thank you po.
Hello, sir.
Good morning po, sir.
Yes, opo. Good morning. First of all, sir, I would like to congratulate you for being one of the finalists for this event. So actually, I'm quite ashamed of myself. I wish I have tasted all of the researches that were provided here. I'm not sure why I haven't tasted any one of them yet. No? But siguro from a consumer's perspective, say, yeah, I did a little research about, I don't know, the black rice. And maybe, it's interesting. So, nag-research ako sa Shopee and Lazada about it. And I was surprised about the cost of the per kilo, something like 150 plus or something. No? So I was just thinking, well, I do love ice cream. Yung as a consumer, baka pag bumili kasi ako ng ice cream, it will be the cost of something like Baskin Robbins and Haagen-Dazs ice cream na baka masyadong mahal kasi yung I'm not sure because of the law of supply and demand, no. Maybe because I haven't tasted yet black rice, no? Kaya at my age right now, maybe baka siguro mahal, no? Baka mahal yung black rice here in our place, no, in Manila. So yun lang naman in terms of sellability. Have you considered these factors na maybe baka masyadong mahal para sa akin para bumili ako ng ice cream with black rice component? Yeah, maybe it's important also as a factor of the percentage of the black rice doon sa product to lessen the cost or something. So yun lang naman, sir. Have you projected that kind of situation?
Okay po, thank you. Hearing from you na 100 pesos or 100 pesos ang kilo ng black rice dyan sa Manila, well, ang kilo kasi ng black rice dito sa amin, sa Bohol is around 50 or 60 lang. Well, it's not lang, but it's, 50, way cheaper than the price there sa inyo po. However, may mga ano po kasi, as I see it, it's black rice is more expensive than the usual rice varieties because, well, perhaps because of what we get. There are a lot of nutrients from black rice compared to the usual rice varieties. Yes, black rice is more expensive than the other rice varieties, and it may make our technology more expensive than the others. However, as what I've said on my last part, life is never expensive, but because life is priceless. Pinag-uusapan na po natin ang buhay natin. Life is short, why not enjoy it? And then, di ba, we need to spend for our life, our health, rather po. So it may be expensive, however, the price, well, you get the good things at the right price. parang that line po.
Thank you, sir. Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much to all our evaluators and of course to our presenter, Sir Dennis Polinar. Congratulations po, sir. And that concludes our presentations for the category food-based technology. And now we move on to our technology-based technologies. And so let's start with our first presenter, an incubatee from SSU TBI Lambat. Here's the team Sinaco.ph.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Peter Anthony Dekinos, and I am one of the founders of Cineco.ph. I also would like to introduce my co-founders, Mr. Adi Alahar, Mr. John Plenyas, and Mr. Jude Orozca. We believe that agricultural sector of our country is left behind. So as a people, our farmers, who works hard every day to cultivate the land, plant crops and vegetables for us to have healthy food. But what is more pressing is the continued rise of oversupply of agri-produce that contributed to high rate of food waste or food loss in our country. That is why we firmly believe that there is an absence of right platform that requires farmers to acquire market information that hinders them in doing business profitably. Because of the absence of market information, our farmers first are not informed. Second, farmers contributes to oversupply of agricultural produce. And third, they incurred high production cost. With that being said, we aspire to empower our farmers through the use of market information. We want to create balance to scrape undervaluation of agri-produce. We are in a mission to create a community of farmers and businessmen that matches demand's oversupply. We want to establish a business community that is visible across regions. We present to you Cineco.ph, a business-to-business bidding platform that matches businessmen's demand to farmers' capability to supply agricultural produce. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Manguan and Mr. Manolito. Let us check how they will use the Cineco.ph. In Cineco.ph, farmers and businessmen will need to visit the website and create their account. After a businessman like Mr. Manolito created his account, he can now post all his demands after filling out the form. Mr. Manolito will also see the market information about the product he will be posting. He will know suggest the retail price and the highest and the lowest trade price determined by the pricing algorithm. Also, he will see other relevant information coming from the Department of Agriculture and the local government units. After typing one created and logged into the website, he will immediately see the demand listings. The list can be filtered by location, product, and date. He can then make an offer to Mr. Manolito. You can also see the same market information and has product information tab which shows how to plant the crop, expected yield, and other information like what fertilizer you use. After placing his offer, he will just wait for the response. Back to Mr. Manolito. You can see the bids of his lead. You will see the offers of the bidders. You can view the offer of the messages. He can then accept the offer. Now, Tatay Ram is confident that he is planting the right crop, and Mr. Manolito is assured that he will have a supply. Silico.ph expands the network and visibility of farmers and businessmen and able to match supply and demand and helps the distribution and produce across regions. It reduces the turnaround time in doing business profitably while empowering our Filipino farmers.
Thank you so much, Team Sinaco.ph. Now we go to the question and answer portion. Sir Madam.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, Peter. First of all, congratulations for this great idea.
Oh,
So
thank
I
you.
guess, yeah, I have two important questions I have in mind right now.
Yes, sir.
First is in terms of the integrity of the whole system, in consideration of the businesses that are trying to register on the system itself. Uh, what are some of the uh, measures that you think that can be be further improved in terms of the security of the system itself? Because as I have seen on the demo, all if I'm a business if I'm just a businessman, I just have to enter some little details about my business, logged in, and for me to search the product. It is because I'm interested in terms of the integrity of information that might be recorded into your system, and it might, this fictitious businessmen or entities might disrupt the information that you have in your system. So that's the first one. So yeah,
Okay, good morning, sir.
yes.
Definitely, we will be having a verify. We are going to verify the user. At the same time, we're planning to, what do you call that? Of course, definitely, as both farmers and businessmen registers, they need to have or they need to submit permits coming like their business permits. At the same time, definitely we're going to install softwares or applications that would like that would inhibit such things.
So are you telling me that you'll be providing additional security measures also?
Yes, sir, of course.
Yes.
And
Okay.
as you can see, this is just start
Yeah,
of
prototype.
the development of our products. So we have
Yes.
not yet dig into that. We have just presented like this the surface of the product.
I see. I see. I understand. Yeah. However, for the siguro second part of my question are the end users of your product. Kasi, how do you think you will handle the technology barrier between the farmers, and your system for them to effectively use that? Kasi I was thinking, well, maybe if they are not that well adept in terms of using the technology, they would have they would have a representative for themselves, di ba? So parang mangyayari, there's a middleman na naman on their end. So have you projected this kind of problems that you might be having when you're using the application?
Actually, sir, if you're going to use the application, you can use it offline. We establish it as PWA. Um, at the same time, so meaning to say, if there's an update with regard to the postings or listings, you can receive a notification text message.
I see. Yeah, but I guess my focus is really more of the technology barrier of the farmers.
Do you mean
Uh,
to say with regard to how efficient they can use the system
yeah, so
with
kasi
the
like for
technology?
example,
Well,
if yeah,
yes, yeah, good.
yes, please proceed.
Definitely, definitely, sir. Some farmers have their children who knows how to use cell phones or computers. At the same time, they can go to their co-op and go ask their help for to check if there are listings or updates with regard to the system.
Yeah, okay. So that's one of my concerns lang naman kasi I was thinking na maybe we could remove this middleman already. So again, it might get the way I see it, sometimes it might get to be abused also. It's because the farmers themselves don't know the technology yet, how it is working. So yeah, yun lang naman. That's one of my concern, and yeah, you have a great idea naman.
Actually,
Thank
sir,
you
the
very
good thing.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Actually, the good thing about our system is that we don't want to scrape like that we love to say the middleman, because as
Yes.
we all know, some farmers they really doesn't know how to, do
Yes. Oo nga.
business.
Oo.
So and that's a reality. So what we're trying to impose here is the value of market information. So if the farmers knows how to read the market information in the system, with that they will be able to sell their products or produce positively. What I mean to say, in the right value of or the right price with the use of the market information. Because what are these market information that we're saying? These are the prices that the highest and lowest selling price, at the same time the market price. So more of those things, sir.
I see. Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome, sir.
Hi,
Hey, yes, yes,
Peter.
ma'am. Go ahead.
Good morning, ma'am.
Congratulations. That was a very good app, actually. We really need that kind of app. But then I
Thank you
have a
po.
question
Yes po, ma'am.
because considering this low internet speed, especially here in our province, na nagkakamang talaga, and sometimes waray.
We understand.
Oo. And sometimes, especially in the areas of our farmers, that there is really no internet because they are out of reach, even cell phone. Di ba?
Yes
How
po.
can they, the farmers, be on board on this app? And how can they upload their available products uh, so that they really can benefit from this app? Because we
Okay.
need inclusive platforms, especially for the farmers.
Yes, we understand that. So, we would like to partner with the LGUs directly, so it would be
Mm-hmm.
easy to onboard the farmers and the businessmen, because LGUs has contacts with this summer like the Chamber of Commerce, so it would be easy to onboard farmers and businessmen. Having said that, um, with regard to internet connections, signals, definitely if they have help coming from the city, or I mean coming from the LGUs, it would be easy for them to have locations or to have offices or areas or venues where they can just go directly and access computers or access signals. Of course, definitely, if the LGUs will be on board in this also, they would definitely help our farmers and businessmen, because definitely the main concerns or the main mission of our LGUs is to help our farmers and businessmen.
In addition to that, Peter, I think you can let our Negosyo Center business counselors in the municipalities to be on board also, because they will be able to help find markets also.
That
So
would
if the local government unit will help in finding the farmers, the Negosyo Center business counselors in every municipality will be able to help also find markets for their produce.
That would be good, ma'am. Thank you for that. We also would like to partner with DTI because for some reasons I know you regulate prices for some crops and produce. So we would love to do that because as for now we're focused on farmer produce. Later on we will be onboarding fishing fishes like that, or I mean poultry at the same time.
Yeah.
Good morning, Peter.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much for coming up with this wonderful, wonderful idea. Na-excite ako, Peter, especially pag may mga ganitong mga projects nga kung paano natin matulungan yung mga farmers. But sa ka-excited ko mag-fast forward ako ha.
Yes
Can you
po.
describe to us what success will look like as a result of using this platform of yours? Especially sa point of view ng farmers at saka doon sa like sa example mo kay Manolito.
Okay, ma'am. The first thing is that the success that we would like to see is that farmers would have would be visible. I mean, their products would be visible to businessmen. And then at the same time, one of this that we would love to see is that decentralization of supply and demand. For example, I am here from Samar and this businessman is from Manila. He can just directly see in the system that here in Samar we have crops like this, we have produced like this. Because what is happening today or presently, a lot is just going to uh, NCR, what do you know, in Baguio, Tuguegarao, what those places because they believe those are the only areas who can produce vegetables, who can produce crops. But what they don't know, Bohol can also produce a lot of crops. Summer can also produce. So we want to empower or expand the visibility of crops because what people don't know. LGUs or the national government has this crop survey. This crop survey is very beneficial to every LGUs and everyone in the Philippines, most especially to farmers and businessmen. And this through this crop survey, this will diminish oversupply of agri-produce in our country if only this will be utilized.
Thank you, Sir Peter. I'm sorry
Thank
to cut
you.
the question and answer portion off. Thank you so much to our panel of evaluators. And now
Thank
we move on
you.
to our next presenter from the team Surge PH from Summer State University. Let's have the technology titled Surge.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ruben C. Tabiangan from TeamSearch.ph, and on behalf of the team, I will be presenting to you the flagship product of our startup, which is the Search app. But first, let me introduce to you what we do. In a nutshell, TeamSearch.ph is a startup venture that is focused on developing and designing mobile applications that is focused on connecting people to quality governance and public services in a smarter, better, and faster way. In 5 to 10 years' time, we envision ourselves to provide the nationwide services of security and safety. We want that people will feel secure, safe, and protected whenever or wherever they happen to be. So the team is composed of computer engineers and information technology experts. So you may say that the team is top heavy on system development. So let's dive in to the main discussion. What is the Search App? Search App is a subscription-based mobile application program that provides 24/7 instant emergency contact response, action, and dispatch through the communication lines to our quick response teams and risk reduction units that exist in the user's area via Surge to Surge app communication network. Each subscribers will be given a Surge emergency virtual card with a unique ID number to avoid reporting of false information and prank calling. The app is accessible via internet connection, mobile data, and network load. So how did we come up with the Surge app? The thought of being an emergency is always scary. You want to make sure that you are always ready to deal with every kind of emergency there is, from the lightest up to the most serious ones. Having that immediate contact to the quick response unit available at the tip of your fingers will make a huge difference. Surge app assures that your call for help in any emergency or accidents that you are in is going to be served and responded at instantly by Surge dispatchers. Timing is everything. The faster the solution arrives, the lesser the damage it will bring. No need to settle and hangs everything in prayers. Surge respondents will be there in no time. So in terms of our innovation claims, the best way to do this is to have a SWOT analysis. So in terms of strength, we have a strong technical skill set and expertise in mobile app design and development. We also use APIs such as RTC, Globe API, Smart API, and other telco APIs available in open source. We also use APIs that are used in money transactions or in payment. Opportunities, there is no true thing mobile app design or developed like the Surge app tag to the LGU here in Catalogan City that provides the aforementioned services that we offer. So by doing that, this is a way of having that kind of service available would be very, very beneficial to the people here in Catalogan City as a starter. Weakness, of course, since it is new, people might step back and be skeptic. So to counter that, we would like to spend some time doing marketing strategy, traction building, mobile app development, lead promotion, and wide dissemination of the Surge app. That is why we are partnering with the LG, the Catalogan City LG in doing such. And threats, of course, since we pride ourselves to have the quality, high quality public service of security and safety, we intend to assure that the services rendered and offered by the local response units will be on top level of quality. Commercial viability, these are the market sizes that we project that the app would be very successful with. 50% will be adults, 30 years old and above. 30% will be young adults, 18 to 29 years old, and the least is a 20% composed of adolescents aged 10 to 17 years old. Basically, these numbers might change, but the foundation would not be so drastically very different. Since 50% of the market size are composed of adults 30 years old and above, these are referred to parents or the head of households, which are the ones paying primarily to the families concerned in terms of security and safety. So in terms of our business model, we are planning to use a freemium model, meaning the app will be free for a certain period of time, and then if you want to fully take advantage of the app, you will need to subscribe based on your options given. So in terms of monetization, we have our three options that we are buying into. First, premium apps that allow multiple purchases. Second, video ads that offers credit to the user so that the copying videos will not be annoying. And third, partnering with a sponsor. Our plans includes annual basis and a monthly basis option. So 1,199 includes a designated search dispatcher, so you will not be waiting for queues. Designated dispatcher will be given to you. So the plan B, 149.99 pesos. So basic services, and if there is a queue, you will tend to wait for that. But the services and the quality of calls will still be. In terms of investment, 50, 20, and 30 will be the distribution. 50 for app dev and maintenance, security, patches, and whatnot. 20 would be for financial and business part. 30% would be on the promotion and customer acquisition to make the app sustainable and long. So there's a social economic impact. We equate traction and influence together because we are buying and monitoring two aspects, downloads and transactions. So the higher the downloads, the higher the transaction rates. The higher the influence rate of the app, the larger the community of the users are, the more they will trust the app and the local response unit to provide such services. So a win-win situation for both. You would be benefiting and the city as well as the community will be benefiting as well. So to have a demonstration of the product, this is where I will be showing to you a quick video of such product demo. So this is the splash screen of the app. These are the features that it includes. This is the login page. It needs your valid Gmails or email addresses. So this is the main screen. Just tap the service you want. Click continue. Select your preferred responders. And then click call. Wait for the queue. Then the call will start. It has also an option of a map tracking so that you can see where your responders are relative to your location. And that's it. Easy as 1, 2, 3. So these are the quick rundown of a product design UI UX. So I cannot fully show to you or discuss to you what are the behind aspects of this because of IP that we want to protect also. And by that, thank you very much for having me. If you have time, please visit our social media page on Facebook, teamsearch.ph, and our business email address is teamsearchph@ntc.ph. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great
Thank
day.
you so much, Engineer Raven Tabiongan. We now move on to our question and answer portion. Panel of judges.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Morning, sir. Good
Good
morning.
morning, everyone. My name is Ruben
Congratulations po
from
for one of
teamsearch.ph.
the entries
The
here
team
for
will
yeah.
be presenting to you
So I
the
guess
flagship product.
I understand how maybe currently I understand right now how the application goes, and I can only imagine the complexity behind how you will be implementing these things. So I have many questions in mind, and I just wanted to concentrate on one question. Uh, I guess your application is of an object request broker type wherein you are connecting different services all together. And that is one that I am concerned about. So for this application, for it to work, no, it also relies on the precise critical resources of the services that is connected to it. So I just would like to understand how you would monitor the resources of the endpoints of this application. What interface, or could you enlighten me on how you would be
Yes,
able
sir.
to connect the critical resources of these institutions to your application?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir, for the question. The structure would be each unit, each response unit, like, say, for an example, in the fire department, in the police department, in the Red Cross, say for an example, each one of them, we will assign a so-called surge responders. So they will be there. Uh, they will be there. They will be the one who will initially receive the call, and then once they inscribe or record or have fully written the report or the call or the emergency caller,
Yes.
emergency or whatever it is, he or she will report it directly to the response unit, and then they will go immediately to where the emergency is happening. So the critical factor here is to have the research responder accurately inscribe or report what is the initial concerns, to have it given to the response unit so that they will immediately go there and respond accordingly. So yun po yung setup.
I see. Now I
Hindi na,
understand that on each endpoints pala there is a specific person that is responsible.
yes,
Yes.
sir, yes sir.
All right.
Para ma-minimize, yes sir. Para hindi rin mahirapan yung back end namin sa pag-develop, like lahat ng parts gagalaw kaagad. Hindi na
I
siya
see.
heavily responsive or heavily dependent sa system.
Yeah.
More sa usage po ng app.
Okay. So, Engineer Raven.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Actually, yun lang. My question is, because there are service providers and I don't know, because I was lagging earlier. I don't know if this is same answer that you will give me. Are the service providers like the hospitals, the fire department on board while you prepare the app?
It's a
Because
clever idea.
Yes po. Yes po. Actually, yes po. Actually, the app, the main purpose of the app is to link the existing response unit na existing po dito sa city, para lang po maging accessible siya sa community, mga tao po na walang direct contact to them. Para kung 911 yung concept niya, parang kapag may emergency ka, use the app and then someone or somebody will immediately respond to your demise or to your emergency.
Yeah.
Hindi na po yung maghihintay ka na may mag-post sa Facebook or makita lang sa Facebook and then someone will go there, which is too late already.
yeah, because that was my concern. Because you might call the number, but then there was no answer. So if they are already on board and the specific person, then we will have somebody who is answerable to the situation.
Yes. Like, yes. There is already po a designated person to each response offices na surge dispatchers po yung tawag namin. Para po, yung trabaho niya lang is to take the call and then transmit the message to the response units, and then the response units will do the job.
Okay. Thank you, Raven. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It was
Thank you, ma'am.
very nice and it is actually on point.
Thank you po.
Raven, I don't have question, but I would like to congratulate you for coming up with this idea.
Thank you po. Thank you.
Very, very useful ito sa atin. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you po.
Thank you so much to our evaluators and congratulations, Engineer Raven Tabyongan. This time we move on to our last presenter for this pitching competition, still on the technology-based category. Let's have the director of the SSU ICT, Director Salvi A. Habinyar, with his technology, contract tracing, and info board.
Good morning, everyone. I am Zaldi Habinyar from Samar State University, and I will be presenting to you a project entitled Contact Tracing and InfoBoard. It's actually a community-based app which can be utilized as a solution to enable digital contact tracing on a large scale with additional InfoBoard portal features. The background and description of this project is our project, Contact Tracing and InfoBoard, is a community-based app which can be utilized as a solution to enable digital contact tracing on a large scale. It can help prevent the spread of a virus by proactively finding people at higher risk than others due to potential exposure, notifying them if possible, and quarantining them if necessary. Technical features and innovation. The Contact Tracing and InfoBoard app tracks when users come into contact with each other. Once downloaded and installed, the app runs in the background of your phone, provided GPS location is switched on. The following are the technical features of Contact Tracing and InfoBoard. Once installed on the device, it will ask for the following information, mainly mobile number, alias or nickname, gender, city and barangay, and whether to send the GPS logs or just store it on the device for later retrieving. And then additional feature is chat and forum. It's a full-featured chat communication system where the community can easily inquire, be informed, and even share their experiences with the capability of sharing text and multimedia like picture or video. This can be utilized also for live or real-time incident reporting where the user can capture through video or camera and post directly to the corresponding organization. The purpose of this supposedly is to have each identified organizations or agency like group of the RRM or the police station, the fire, or any responsible organization that are actually working within the community. Another feature is the push notification. This function can be used to broadcast information messages directly to the community. It can also be utilized during disaster or food distribution and other information dissemination. It is capable of sending information to all users of the application, or it can be targeted or selective broadcasting, like for example, a certain city or municipality only, or a selected barangay. Let's say, for example, certain barangay is being placed in a selective quarantine, then the administrator can actually send to those people who are actually living on that certain barangay only. So this push notification is a means of sending information broadcast to the user. And it can also be used to send information selectively or individual users. And one of the major functions of this application is, of course, the contact tracing. Once your GPS is turned on, it will record device token ID who are within your proximity contact and help contact tracing much faster and convenient. For commercial viability of this application, to start the economic recovery, the government and LGUs needs the support of technologies and system automation to fasten and prevent any human error in the collection of data or contact tracing, thus to avoid any further possible outbreak. As Taylor Owen quoted, during a pandemic, big tech will only get bigger, like in the case of Zoom and Netflix. As we know right now, their technology has been skyrocketed and a lot of users are actually utilizing their product. Hence, this contact tracing and InfoBoard has also the great potential in commercial viability. For the socio-economic impact, contact tracing and InfoBoard app aren't here for the short term. After the first waves of coronavirus have passed and governments started easing lockdowns or quarantines, this app can still help our community by proactive mitigation and securities. As same with other countries around the world are doing, contact tracing will become essential parts of our daily lives, and it will continue to be this way until a vaccine for coronavirus arrives. And it is totally recommended that the community should install this contact tracing and InfoBoard app to contribute toward the collective effort of the community to mitigate future COVID-19 outbreak. The more people install this app, the more effective contact tracing will be, and the stronger and safer the community will be. And for the environmental impact of this project, contact tracing and InfoBoard is an application that can just be installed in any smartphones, and no further additional devices or equipment will be required. So there will be no additional energy footprints that will contribute to any adverse environment impact. This is the mobile app of the contact tracing. The first thing that we need to do after opening the application is to supply the information that is being asked by the application. So for example, the mobile number 092172174111. Then the name, let's say Saudi Webinar. Birthday. Then city, Catalogan, Barangay, and that was save. After saving the information, it will send the OTP to the mobile number that was provided. So all you have to do is to wait for the OTP and then go back and then validate the exact OTP that was sent to you. And once it is already validated, it will now start the GPS lagging functionality. And after that, you can now enjoy the other functionality, like for example, the Facebook. For example, this one, our City Health Office. It shows here the latest post was around 5 hours ago. And then, so here I will try to add, let's say, municipality or city. So Catbalogan, and then barangay Canlapuas. I will select for the device token, of course, the one that I have just configured, and then let's say the same information. And then, so right now it means that I will be sending this title and
Excuse me, because two of our judges have been disconnected. We are going to start with the presentation of Zaldi Habinar from the top.
Good morning, everyone. I am Zaldi Habinar from Samar State University, and I will be presenting to you a project entitled Contact Tracing and InfoWord. It's actually a community-based app which can be utilized as a solution to enable digital contact tracing on a large scale with additional InfoWord portal features. The background and description of this project is: our project, Contact Tracing and InfoBoard, is a community-based app which can be utilized as a solution to enable digital contact tracing on a large scale. It can help prevent the spread of a virus by proactively finding people at higher risk than others due to potential exposure, notifying them if possible, and quarantining them if necessary. Technical features and innovation. The Contact Tracing and InfoBoard app tracks when users come into contact with each other. Once downloaded and installed, the app runs in the background of your phone, provided GPS location is switched on. The following are the technical features of Contact Tracing and InfoBoard. Once installed on the device, it will ask for the following information, mainly mobile number, alias or nickname, gender, city and barangay, and whether to send the GPS logs or just store it on the device for later retrieving. And then additional feature is chat and forum. It's a full-featured chat communication system where the community can easily inquire, be informed, and even share their experiences with the capability of sharing text and multimedia like picture or video. This can be utilized also for live or real-time incident reporting where the user can capture through video or camera and post directly to the corresponding organization. The purpose of this supposedly is to have each identified organizations or agency like group of the RRM or the police station, the fire, or any responsible organization that are actually working within the community. Another feature is the push notification. This function can be used to broadcast information messages directly to the community. It can also be utilized during disaster or food distribution and other information dissemination. It is capable of sending information to all users of the application, or it can be targeted or selective broadcasting, like for example, a certain city or municipality only, or a selected barangay. Let's say, for example, certain barangay is being placed in a selective quarantine, then the administrator can actually send to those people who are actually living on that certain barangay only. So this push notification is a means of sending information broadcast to the user, and it can also be used to send information selectively or individual users. And one of the major functions of this application is, of course, the contact tracing. Once your GPS is turned on, it will record device token ID, who are within your proximity contact, and help contact tracing much faster and convenient. For commercial viability of this application, to start the economic recovery, the government and LGUs needs the support of technologies and system automation to fasten and prevent any human error in the collection of data or contact tracing, thus to avoid any further possible outbreak. As Taylor Owen quoted, during a pandemic, big tech will only get bigger, like in the case of Zoom and Netflix. As we know right now, their technology has been skyrocketed and a lot of users are actually utilizing their product. Hence, this contact tracing and infoboard has also the great potential in commercial viability. For the socio-economic impact, contact tracing and infoboard app aren't here for the short term. After the first waves of coronavirus have passed and governments started easing lockdowns or quarantines, this app can still help our community by proactive mitigation and securities. As same with other countries around the world are doing, contact tracing will become essential parts of our daily lives, and it will continue to be this way until a vaccine for coronavirus arrives. And it is totally recommended that the community should install this contact tracing and infoboard app to contribute toward the collective effort of the community to mitigate future COVID-19 outbreak. The more people install this app, the more effective contact tracing will be, and the stronger and safer the community will be. And for the environmental impact of this project, contact tracing and infoboard is an application that can just be installed in any smartphones, and no further additional devices or equipment will be required. So there will be no additional energy footprints that will contribute to any adverse environment impact. This is the mobile app of the contact tracing. The first thing that we need to do after opening the application is to supply the information that is being asked by the application. So for example, the mobile number 092172174111. Then the name, let's say Saudi Abinar. Birthday. Then city, Catalogan, barangay, second was save. After saving the information, it will send the OTP to the mobile number that was provided. So all you have to do is to wait for the OTP and then go back and then validate the exact OTP that was sent to you. And once it is already validated, it will now start the GPS lagging functionality. And after that, you can now enjoy the other functionality, like for example, the Facebook. For example, this one, our city health office. It shows here the latest post was around 5 hours ago. And then, so here I will try to add, let's say, municipality or city. So Catbalogan, and then barangay Canlapuas. I will select for device token, of course, the one that I have just configured, and then let's say the same information, and then so right now it means that I will be sending this title and information to this specific device token or individual user. So after that, so it was automatically received by the device. So looking here at the top, so it shows here IPTBM Virtual Pitching Competition 2020. You are one of the finalists, and it will now appear here. So this was actually the message that was sent from the backend. So let's go. So that's it. And for the contact tracing report generation in the backend, it's actually like this. So an example is on this date, this one right here is actually GPS user logs. It shows here all of the logs of a certain account, and it shows where it had been during that day. So here it shows the coordinates, the time, the date, and the location. Using this contact tracing report, actually generate a list of exposed accounts or users to the device that is being selected. For example, this Zaldi Habinyar is now considered to be positive, and I wanted to know who among accounts are exposed to this device. So let's say during this date, April 29 again, and load. It will now generate a list of devices that are exposed to that account during this time, and it also shows the time, the okay, that's all. Thank you very much for your time, and I do hope that somehow I was able to convey the functionalities, the possibility, the features of the project contact tracing and infoboard.
Thank you so
You once again.
and once again, thank you so much, Director Zalini. Now go to the question and answer portion. Any questions for our panelists?
Yes, good morning, Sir Zaldi.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Good
not
morning.
yes,
Everyone, good morning.
I'm not sure if my voice is clear right now. I'm using just my mobile data.
Yes, it is,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir. It's good.
Thank you. So maybe I just would like to, well, before that, first, I would like to congratulate you, sir, for having this wonderful idea, especially right now with the pandemic that is happening. Maybe, yeah, I just would like to concentrate with in terms of the data that you are storing in your system. It is because can you enlighten me if uh, if there's a procedure for untagging, let's say for example, cases that has been solved already. It is because in terms of contact tracing, I like the feature of heat map, and as our data grows, we do not want to provide also false information that they might be scared, no, in due time kasi, di ba, napupuno yung data natin. And I haven't seen kasi on the presentation lang on how do you untag, like for example, those who are cured already, something like that, so that the heat map will actually, parang it would lessen the, or it will be updated para hindi naman siguro matakot yung mga tao. Yes.
Okay, yes, sir. Let me share my screen first. I will show you. Actually, the 10 minutes presentation is really very short, and presenting
Yes,
the
I
whole content of the
understand.
application will not be enough. So let me share my screen to show you part. You cannot start screen. Can I show my screen? Anybody? Sir Dodoy?
Yeah, or maybe you could just tell us if there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's, sir. I will show you first. Okay. Can you now see my screen?
Yes.
So this is the back-end info board portal at the back-end. This is connected with the mobile app. And here at the back-end, there is a user management that once the community installed the application, they will be automatically added here. And there are a lot of what's this factors that were considered, like for example the security, no mobile number is stored here because this those were also the concerns in another city in Tacloban. There were some UP faculty who actually written some complaint regarding with that. So a lot of security concerns were implemented in this application. For the cases naman po, sir, there is here COVID cases wherein for example a new confirmed cases is available, then it will be added here. For example, me, and then the token or whatsoever. After that, what case, probable, suspected, confirmed, and what is the status? So is it recovered already or monitored and admitted? So here at the bottom are actually the list of the current confirmed cases. If those settings, for example, if this is already recovered, then it should be updated here as recovered, something like that. And it will also appear in the report because the mobile app, there is also additional functionality which I have not shown, which is the QR code scanning, because in our city, there is an ID that will be shown once entering in every establishment, and it's actually a QR ID that will be scanned. And this actually features if there are example positive cases that are written here or encoded here, and then they also went to that establishment and then the scanner scanned their ID, it will prompt up that you are supposed to be under monitoring and you are not allowed to enter in establishment. So here in this area, in this COVID-19 cases, functions actually are the management of those cases. So here it will be tagged as positive or had been recovered, or even confirmed fatality should be added here.
All right.
And for the data gathering that you have mentioned earlier, as I said also that there are a lot of security that I have considered. For example, this is the table in the database. As you can see, aside from the alias that is readable, the rest are totally encrypted, and it will be the program now once they are required to be, let's say, called, then that's the time that the program will compute out from the device token ID. It will now become a mobile number that the contact tracer will be that can call upon.
Thank you. Thank you very
Did I
much,
answer
Mr.
the
Stein.
question?
Yes, yes. I'm actually concerned on the untagging. But of course, the procedures are different.
Okay.
So it's equally important also. So thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much to
Hello.
all our... Yes, ma'am.
Just a question. Did the city adopted this technology? Just
During... Okay, continue, ma'am.
Yeah, because did you have a pilot user that they were able to identify issues and concerns, and though are those issues and concerns were resolved? And what other uses can this app be used, considering that Pfizer's already come up with a vaccine and this might not be uh, doable? So that's my question.
Uh, During around early April, our city called some local programmer for the development, and there are two who respond those calling, and I was one of the programmer. But unfortunately, there were some critical functions that lead to this one not to be used totally because of the restriction from the Apple Play Store, Google Play Store, and Apple App Store. Because the word COVID, once you submit any applications to them, it will be restricted, and then a lot of certification that will be needed. And unfortunately, the city does not have or does not know, or they are not the one who administer their website, their domain, and they do not have their own email that using that domain. So I was not able to continue the application in the Apple. That leads to the other programmer to be I mean the program, not program actually, it's actually printing the QR code ID was utilized in our city. But if you ask if it was used as some kind like prototype, yes. And then there are some cases that it's only up to prototype. Though it was even published to there are a lot of users who are already using this one, but it's not totally the focus in the contact tracing that is being conducted by the city, unfortunately.
Thank you.
And what was the other question, ma'am?
What other uses for the app? Because this might not be doable because in the
Okay.
future, because we already have a vaccine right now, di ba? So para hindi siya sayang.
Actually, this is the same with the concept that like the DRRM, that they will be given a back-end area, the police station, the fire, or any other legitimate organizations of the city. They can be given an area in the back-end. Even their Facebook, the program capture the latest post in their Facebook, and it will be sent to the users automatically. I have created batches of scripts that do that kind of functionality. And for the push notifications, this is one-way messaging. For example, if there is incoming typhoon, then the Pag-asa can actually send broadcasting information even without spending any amount, unlike text messaging, because it costs it has some cost. Post notification can be sent to anybody. And aside from that, the chat room, the purpose of that is it will be the purpose of that is like a place for inquiry, or as I said earlier, incident reporting. For example, in the police station, we know right now that cockfighting is illegal. And if somebody, let's say, seen that there are some kind of cockfighting, they can actually take a picture directly from the chat or video and then post it. Their account is encrypted, and then it might be that people coming from that agency or police station can now actually do what they need to do. Something like that. Aside from contact tracing, the purpose of this is it's like a community-based application wherein the community can use this one for them to be informed the current updates in their locality also. That's it, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so
No
much
more
to our panel of evaluators. And of course, congratulations to Director Aldi Habinyar. And that concludes our presentations for this year's pitching competition in both categories. It's proven that they deserve spots in the lists. These are the people who have mastered the art of turning creativity into innovation. So salute to all of you, our dear researchers, to know the winners of competition. And this year's competition is indeed a competition among the pitching masters. And while we are waiting for the result, let's hear a message designated to Baisu's highest post. She is Bohol Island State University's second by an innovator herself. Let's welcome Dr. Rigosivilia A. Pubar.
Thank you, Ms. Pakoma. My greetings of peace and good health to the Regional Director of EOST Region 8, Engineer Ernesto M. Granada, to the University President of Samar State University, my friend, Dr. Marilyn Cardoso, to the Supervising SRS, DOST Picard, Mr. Noel Katibog, Science and Technology Provincial Director Bohol, Director Vina Antopina, another friend. To the SSU Vice President of Research and Extension, Dr. Donald O'Reilly, Vice President of Research, Development and Extension. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. At the outset, I would like to say congratulations to the pitching competitors for participating this activity and for coming up a very notable projects. Also to the organizers for holding this activity. My heartfelt thanks to the panel of judges because without them, this activity will not be realized. And well, technology pitching is one among the many occasions that we are able to disclose for utilization the artifacts that we so labored to produce for the well-being of humanity. Today's activity is added more value as we elevate such disclosure to a competition highlighting skills that bring one closer to the standards set. From my end, I believe that the value of this technology pitching competition should not be sought in the determination of the best and the worst, or the winners and the losers. This competition is nothing but a segregation of those who possess and do not possess the skills which are closer to the criteria established for the purpose. While it is more of an academic exercise on which most of us fancy for personal and professional benefit, but it likewise breeds categorization and division. Plaques, certificates, and cash prizes are important. Don't get me wrong. They are positive reinforcement to what we do and are a good motivation to excel further. In our case, however, more than these positive sanctions, we should realize that the value of this competition lies more on the fertile occasion for us to know, to learn from each other, to exchange views or even competencies as far as it is permitted. This paradigm makes all valuable, allows everyone to give and receive without compromising individual differences. The bottom line of this competition, therefore, is to showcase everyone's competencies, skills, and talents for everyone's learning, for everyone's consumption, so that on our own, we may be able to throw a good pitch for our technology to be adapted, mass-produced, and be used by the greater public, which, after all, is the resonator for technological invention and innovation. Once again, congratulations, God bless, and mabuhay. Thank you.
To make this reality. More power, Bohol Island State University. We are also humbled and at the same time of the Department of Science and Technology 8. He is a constant to elevate research. Here,
Thank you so much, Ma'am Chesa. To the waray-waray speaking participants, maupay nga udto ha iyong katanan. To the Cebuano speaking, maayong udto sa tanan. And to the Tagalog speaking, magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. Good noon, everyone. Allow me first to give my respect to the high officials of the two organizing and collaborating state universities in the two regions in Visayas on the first ever Visayas-wide IPTBM Technology Pitching Competition 2020. The Samar State University in Region 8, headed by its president, Dr. Marilyn D. Cardoso, with Vice Presidents Dr. Ronald Urale and Dr. Felisa Gomba. The Bohol Island State University in Region 7, headed by its president, Dr. Rigo Visilia A. Pubar. To the benefactor of the project, Intellectual Property and Technology Business Management, or ITBPM, the Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources Research and Development of the Department of Science and Technology, or DUST PICARD, headed by its Executive Director, Dr. Rinaldo Ibora, who is ably represented by my colleague at the Department of Science and Technology, Mr. Noel A. Katibog, Supervising Science Research Specialist of DUST PICARD, to the distinguished panel of experts and evaluators, Director Melu Macabare of the Department of Trade and Industry, Samar, Mr. Hinaldo S. Ching of the Far Eastern University, Institute of Technology, Manila, and the panel chairperson, another kapatid ang kapamilya, we call her the Chocolate Queen, and DUST Director Vina R. Antopina of DUST Bohol, to the ITBPM Program Leader, another kapatid in DUST, Dr. Griselda Eusebio, Chief of Technology Licensing and Promotion Section of the Forest Product Research and Development Institute of DUST, or DUST FPRDI, to the very active Intellectual Property and Business Development Office Directors and DUST PICARD's ITBPM project leaders from the said two organizing SUCs, Dr. Vivian Moya of the Samar State University and Dr. Angeline Baldapan of Bohol Island State University, and of course to the six qualifiers of this pitching competition composed of faculty researchers from BISO and the incubatees of the SSU TBI Lambat, and to all the participants of this very significant activity, ladies and gentlemen, again, good noon. Thank you for inviting the DUST Region 8 to be a part of this prestigious technology pitching competition. So on behalf of the Department of Science and Technology, Region 8, we commend both the Samar State University and the Bohol Island State University and the respective intellectual property and technology business development offices for collaborating and partnering in order to conceptualize and successfully undertake the first ever virtual technology pitching competition for food-based and technology-based categories. As one of the implementing national government agencies that upholds economic and social development through science, technology, and innovation, we are pleased to know that SUCs are one with us in strengthening its linkages and sorry, its linkages and on pushing for food and technology innovations. This activity does not only showcase the best technologies and researches in the Visayas, but also give emphasis on technology commercialization. As we all know, today's active generation is capable of conducting various researches, discoveries, and inventions with the aim of improving the quality of life. However, the idea of generating such as the intellectual properties does not end once it is discovered or invented. In fact, the milestone of innovation urges to pursue technology commercialization in order to protect, utilize, and guarantee greater public access, especially to government-funded technologies and transfer intellectual properties to possible adopters of such technologies. This will soon lead to innovation breakthroughs and to an increasing economic development once it reaches the market. Let me take this opportunity to inform you that DUST is implementing a project related to the technology transfer and commercialization entitled Support to the Issuance of Fairness Opinion Report for Technology Transfer Activities of the DUST and the other research and development institutions generated technologies through the regional offices as the receiving office and Fairness Opinion Board Secretariat, which is implemented under the amended Republic Act 10055 or otherwise known as the Philippine Technology Transfer Act of 2009. This project facilitates the issuance of Fairness Opinion Report for government-funded technologies that are ready for commercialization, including those of the startups. Particular to the implementation of this project in Region 8, we have availed the services of Dr. Vivian Moya as our FOB chairperson for the two technologies from the Visayas State Universities, which are already adopted by the private companies. This pitching competition is not only a rivalry of who got the best pitch research or technology, but instead, this prepares the qualified researchers and startups for an effective commercialization of technologies through mentoring and partnerships. With this, and considering that we are already nearing for the most awaited moment of truth part of this competition, we congratulate each one of you for accepting this challenge and for taking one closer to the realization of bringing transformable impact of technology commercialization. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Maraming salamat. God bless us all. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you so much, Regional Director Ernesto M. Granada. We have always been inspired with your leadership and your efforts in empowering the SUCs. Wherever this would lead our aspiring technopreneurs, you will always be a big part of it. So once again, thank you for your constant support. Mabuhay Department of Science and Technology Regional Office 8. Once again, we are so honored to have with us our panel of judges for this year's pitching competition. Hindi po talaga kami nagkamali sa pagpili sa inyo. And thank you for responding to our invitation. Because of your contribution to this competition, our gratitude can never be summoned into words. So maybe we can start by awarding you this certificate of recognition. And let me read the citation. Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to Director Milo C. Macabare in grateful recognition for her invaluable service as judge of the virtual competition on technology pitching on November 11, 2020. Given this 11th day of November 2020, signed President of Sommer State University, Dr. Marilyn D. Cardoso, and President of Bohol Island State University, Dr. Rigov Sevilla A. Pobar. Thank you so much, Director Melu, for your invaluable support on this competition. Also, the same certificate is awarded to Mr. Reginald S. Cheng for his invaluable service as judge on this competition. Thank you so much, Mr. Cheng, for your expertise. And the same certificate of appreciation we bestow to Director Vina R. Antopina in grateful recognition for her invaluable service as judge on this competition. Thank you so much, Director Vina, and to all our evaluators this morning. Indeed, hindi po talaga kami nagkamali sa pagpili sa inyo. And thank you for helping our researchers out with your inputs and for encouraging them with your comments. We feel special to work with you today and hoping we will be able to work with you again in the future. All our thanks to you, our dear judges. All right, so this time, before we end this year's pitching competition and before we go to the announcement of the winners, let's hear the closing remarks of the father of research and innovation here in Summer State University. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President for Research and Extension Services, who clearly knows the value of innovation, research, and development. Please give it up for Dr. Ronald L. Orale.
Hello. I hope you can hear me. I have problems with my microphone.
Yes, it's clear, sir.
Okay, thank you. Maupay nga adlaw, haaton nga tanan. Maupay nga udto. Magandang tanghali. Good noon, everyone. Congratulations to the winners. Nakaka-excite, is going to win for this very first online teaching competition. But take note, for those who are qualifiers or finalists, you are already winners being shortlisted. I was informed that there were several submissions and there were only 6 chosen to proceed. But it's not the most important thing here, no? But more important is that I am very, very glad, no, with the help of agencies like Department of Science and Technology. Okay, schools are now starting to push to attain one of the very important indicators of an international university, that is income generated from research. Yes, we are still several steps ahead, no, to achieve that level, but I'm very glad for the support. Everybody of the government is trying to provide funds, all kind of technical and professional support for our universities. For a very long time, the research activities are considered to be a waste of time. The senator even has shared her thoughts about it. True enough, if our R&D will not result into something that is obviously usable, people might think that R&D is of no use. Of course, R&D activities in schools make our people more creative, critical, logical thinker, and many more, okay? Especially in making fact-based decisions. But R&D must not end in the four corners of the university. Lately, I was able to read an article from a sharing of a Filipino postgraduate student in Europe, sharing how he appreciates research abroad. He shared that the research in this part of the world is go beyond the boundaries of the university. It's part of the discourse in the community. It's part of the information that are used by governments in making decisions. It's basically fully utilized, making research as an important component in everyday life. I wish it will happen in the Philippines very soon, and I think I see the direction, and then I see the light. If we will look at the cycle of research, one of the more important aspect of it is the utilization. Yes, we advance information, we advance technology, but it's of no use if it will not be appreciated, not unless it will affect or impact the community. This activity today is towards that more important purpose of R&D, for it becoming a very useful product in the market, or even in making decisions for our local government unit and other agencies, which when successful can help the technology developer and the general public as a whole. Samar State University, and I'm sure Bohol Island State University and other universities also believes that R&D must go out of the university and become a very useful product that will eventually change the social condition. It's several steps ahead of us, as I have said. These activities actually brings us closer to that eventuality, a situation where people will really feel the benefit of research and development. When people appreciate the importance of R&D, soon we will see a society more efficient, more effective, and responsive to every challenges like COVID-19. Thank you everyone for coming together for this activity. To the President, Dr. Cardoso and Dr. Pubar, to Director Granada and Sir Katibog from DOST, thank you so much. Our expert evaluators, Engineer Macabare, Sir Cheng, Director Antopina, and to all participants, teachers, and all those who are watching us. Research is a very important tool. Research and development is a very important tool in making our society a better place to live in. Let's embrace it and let's forward or let's further the vision of the government, a better Philippines. Maupay nga adlaw otro. Again, congratulations to the winners later on. Thank you and maupay nga adlaw.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Ronald L. Orale. We also can see now the direction and the shed of light that research and development will be part of our everyday lives. And that was our Vice President for Pension Services. All right, now we have come to the most exciting part of this competition, the who's who will be this year's grand winners, who will be receiving certificates and a 5,000 peso cash. It's time to unveil the judges' final decision. And I now hold our decision, everybody. and the judge decision for everyone's information, it is final and irrevocable. Again, because there are 6 winners for this competition and we have 6 finalists, all will secure a spot. Talo po. And having presented on this platform, you already are winners and your rewards are your technologies. So, wag na nating patagalin pa. The winners of this year's IPTBM pitching competition. Starting with our 3rd place. The 3rd placers will get 1,000 peso cash plus certificate. Let's start with the 3rd place food tech based category. And our 3rd place for the food tech based category is drum roll. Congratulations to our 3rd placer, the Miracle Fruit Markets. Congratulations! You are our 3rd placer and you will get 2,000 peso cash plus certificate. Ayan, ang dami naman ng drum roll na yan. Okay, ngayon naman, our 3rd placer for the tech-based category. And our 3rd placer who will get 2,000 peso cash plus certificate is, drumroll please. Ayan. Second place place is the tropical almond seed polvoron. Congratulations! And that only means that we're going to go to our second place. Okay, the second placers will get 3,000 peso cash plus certificates. And our second placer for the food-based technology is all right, so we'll be starting na lang po sa food tech base. So, yung mga winners po yun ng ating food tech-based category. All right, so once again, our third place is the Miracle Fruit Barquettes, and our second place is the Tropical Almond Seed Polvoron. And automatically, our winner and first placer for the food-based technology is ayan, congratulations to Mr. Dennis Opolinar for his technology, the Choco Black Rice Ice Cream. You are this year's best food-based technology. Congratulations, sir. Any word? Ayan, once again, congratulations to Sir Dennis. And now we go to our winners of the technology-based category. Are you ready? All right, so now let's start with our third placer. And our third placer for the tech-based category is Sinaco. Our third place is the Team Sinaco.ph. Congratulations, Team Sinaco. Congratulations, Sir Peter. Ayan. So, our second placer for the tech-based category is our second placer is Director Zaldi A. Habinyar for his technology, the contact tracing and info board. Congratulations, Sir Zaldi. And that goes to show that our first placer and grand winner for the tech-based category is none other than none other than the TeamSearch.ph. Congratulations! You are this year's grand winner for the tech-based category. Ayan, so congratulations to all our winners. Congratulations, Sir Engineer Raven, and of course to our winner for the food tech-based category, Mr. Dennis Opolinar. Sir Raven, any word that you would like to say?
Thank you to the panel of evaluators. Thank you to the other finalists. Thank you. Salamat.
Yay, thank you so much, Sir Raven. How about you, Sir Dennis? Can we hear from you, sir? Sir, can you unmute your microphone? Sir, again, could you unmute it?
Okay na po ba?
Yes, sir. We can hear you now.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for the opportunity and for. I would just like to thank the research director ng my Subilar for the help. Ma'am Kathleen Kion and for Sir Luyong who assisted me, and for everyone, thank you so much. Parang artista lang. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the both of you, Sir Raven and Sir Dennis, our grand winners this year. And of course, congratulations to Sir Leo Simanca, to Miss Mary Jane Toraja, to the team Sinacode at PH, and to Director Zaldi Habinyar. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you po.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the IPTBM Pitching Competition 2020. Once again, thank you so much to all our dear evaluators, to Mr. Noel Katibog of the USTP Card, Ms. Griselda Eusebio of IPTBM, Dr. Angeline Baldapan of BISU, Engineer Ernesto M. Granada, our DOST 8 Regional Director, Dr. Vivian L. Moya, Dr. Ronald L. Orale, Dr. Felisa Igomba, Dr. Marilyn D. Cardoso, and Dr. Rigosivilia Pobar, presenters, researchers, faculty, and Summer State University and Bohol Island State University, guests, netizens, thank you for joining us on the quest of unearthing ideas, innovations, and technology. Well, it's really not every day that we meet each other. So can I request for a group photo if that's okay to our Zoom participants? Kahit lunchtime na. Thank you for staying with us. Can we still pose our best smiles kahit gutom na? Ayan, we request you to please open your cameras. And in 3, 2, 1, let's show our ngiting nanalo pose. Kasi walang talunan. So again, we have 2 panels here. I want you to smile your best smiles. In 3, 2, 1. Picture, everyone. Keep smiling, keep smiling. That's it. You all look great today. Time check. It's already 12:30 in the afternoon, and I guess you're already hungry, so we'll just leave it here. And we hear from the convention center. Na shout out po sa inyo. Hello po. Ayan. And happy birthday po sa isa namin ditong facilitator, Ma'am Julie. Happy birthday! Let's all remember, changes call for innovation, and innovation leads to progress. And with the changes in the new normal, a call for innovation is stronger. Amidst the pandemic, let's see what we can do, how we can help, and why we take action. And with this, progress is never far to reach. Summer State University, together with the Bohol Island State University, in cooperation with the SSUT Bailambat, we will continue to innovate, build, and serve. Shout out po dyan sa President's Office. Thank you, everyone. I am Jessica Pama, your moderator, saying keep safe, and to God be all the glory. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yes, to God be all the glory. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Press po bar.
Thank you so much.
Really nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Our judges.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Congratulations, everyone.
Ma'am Vivi, congrats.
Bye.
Congrats, IPTBM. Ma'am Vivi, congratulations.
Hi, ma'am. Congrats.
See you. Say hi, Angie.
Thank you so much, Baisu. Thank you.
Thank you, SSU. By the way, we are still live on Facebook and YouTube.
Hi, Mama, I love you.
Shout out.
Happy birthday to Elma Sumpan.
Happy birthday, Ma'am Elma.
Ma'am
Julie.
Hi, Mama Rita, I love you.
Hi, Ma'am.
Let's go. Love yard.
Good morning.
Press. Ada pa. Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Nisel.
Vivian, congratulations.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
Update na kami.
Bye-bye.
Happy lunch, everyone.
Bye.
Way, President's Office.
Hi, Sir Dan.